It was an active day yesterday and especially this morning here in the Twin Cities with showers and storms. Storms moved out by sunrise though, and nice to see a little bit of sunshine, but a boundary lingering across the area, leaving some cloud cover. And that's kept our temperature down at times today with the lack of sunshine and the boundary from last night's storm sinking a little further south than even what I was thinking from last night. So that may keep us a few degrees cooler today, but it won't keep the rain away. We will have another round of showers and thunderstorms by the evening, and some of those storms could be strong. Heavy rainfall a concern as well. So we do have a weather impact alert from late tonight right on into Wednesday. Here's how it looks over the next 12 hours. Again, temperatures popping up into the 80s with cloud cover. It will be a muggy evening, and anytime after about 10 o'clock, we'll have that threat for shower and thunderstorm activity. All right, the forecast timing again, it'll just be hot and humid today, or warm and muggy. Storms moving in tonight, and we will still have some waves of showers and storms as we look into tomorrow. So that keeps the weather impact alert going. It will be a little less problematic, though, I think, for the Twins game tonight as the storm chances roll in after the game. Temperatures will be up into the mid-80s, though. It will be a steamy one, although not as warm as it may end up being this weekend. I'll show you more on that coming up. But again, we should stay dry through the game tonight. I am happy about that. All right, here's the almanac for today. Let me step back to this side. Well, we haven't had many days at 83. We'll see how warm we end up getting today. We should be in the mid to upper 80s. Morning low starts around 65. We were 66 this morning. So maybe today will be closer to average. We've had quite a few days above that. And when you look at our forecast here in the next 7 days, a few days right around average, but most days will be well up above. And one thing that's also been with us a lot lately is a good amount of humidity. Check out the muggy conditions with the dew point. It's been near 70, or at least upper 60s, mid 60s today. Should be about there tomorrow with the rain around. It may dip a little on Thursday and Friday, so not as humid those days, but back into the weekend. Bring on the blast of heat and humidity once again. It is coming at us. Get ready for that with dew points way up there. Here's the big picture to give you the last 24 hours. We had some severe storms fire last night right there in west central Minnesota, race southward with a tornado touching down north of Detroit Lakes. The storms at least lost the severe edge as they moved towards the Twin Cities. You see, though, a lot of lightning and a lot of rain. But notice how the boundary has been pushed southward. Yesterday, it looked like these storms would fire and fizzle before the metro and stay west. But with the storms progressing all the way into northern Iowa before they fell apart, the boundary is down in here and then curving back up. That makes a big difference for us temperature-wise. Speaking of those storms last night, here's the reports of wind and hail with the isolated tornado reports. Again, several reports of damage north of Detroit Lakes, in and around a couple of the lakes just north of the city. See, that was right before 8 o'clock. Talked to my uncle. He lives right in here, north of 34 and 59, and thankfully didn't have any damage there. But, oh, wow, he said a lot of wind and a lot of heavy rainfall. There was another tornado touchdown from a chaser out near Herman, Minnesota, in the Grant County area. See this just a little further to the south. It was on the ground for a brief period. Thankfully, did not see any damage with that one. So here's the impact for tonight. Heavy rain, strong storms. They're coming as we look on into the forecast. It could be a rather active evening. Show you that severe weather risk here coming up. It is a level 2. We also have a level 2 for heavy rainfall. Here's what it looks like on the map. Slight risk of severe weather, metro westward. Probably the biggest chances for severe storms in this zone from Brainerd south to near Marshall. Hail and wind, the biggest concern. If there were tornadoes, it would be earlier in the evening and probably in west central Minnesota, right where that boundary was that I was showing you curving up. There's the excessive rainfall outlook, the potential for heavy rainfall. That is also a level 2 risk. Had a lot of storms last night over these areas. With more storms possibly repeated with the front moving through, we could have, again, some potential flooding. Slight risk southeast Minnesota, west central Wisconsin as we look on into tomorrow. Again, it's mainly wind and hail, the tornado threat lower and focused right near that boundary. Still the potential of heavy rain though from the metro on eastward as we'll have several rounds of rain, so something we will have to watch. So the boundary right around in here, you can see how the wind turns on microcast, some storms firing along it and just north of it. North Dakota, South Dakota border through central Minnesota. Any of these storms could end up being on the severe side. Whole thing races through as we look through tomorrow morning. Another round or two even into tomorrow afternoon before everything starts to settle down and shifts away by the time we hit Thursday. Obviously a very active microcast. 88 today, some storms mainly in areas to the west and north. You see 70s and 80s, obviously looking warmer to the south. Tonight, scattered storms and muggy. Lows into the upper 60s, temperatures 50s northern Minnesota, but look at that, even southern Minnesota could be near 70. And we'll still have storms around for tomorrow with the weather impact alert, obviously heavy rainfall and some of those stronger storms. Cooling and drying a touch Thursday and Friday before the heat and humidity returns for the weekend.